So hello students, welcome to NCERT Line by Line YouTube channel. So today we are going to start the first chapter of 10 science, that is chemical reaction and equation. So what do you mean by chemical reaction and equation? Before that, they have given some daily life situation that we just need to see and think what will happen. So let's see the first one. Milk is left at room temperature during summer. So what will happen if you leave the milk at room temperature in summer days? The usually milk will get spoiled, right? Spoiled. Milk will get spoiled. Similarly, go for the second one. The iron tawa, pan or nail is left exposed to humid atmosphere. What will happen if I leave an iron thing, anything iron, if I leave it in humid atmosphere, usually it will get rusted. Similarly, third one, grapes getting fermented. What will happen? Usually, fermentation is a process where alcohol is formed. So when you ferment grape, there will be wine formation, right? So wine will be formed. Similarly, if you see cooking of food, food getting digested in our body, and we do our respiration to live. So what are all these? All these things are examples for chemical reaction. So what are all these? All these examples are for chemical reaction. All these things are examples for chemical reaction. So just read this. In all the above situation, the nature and identity of initial substance is somewhat changed. You can see here, right? Milk was not spoiled before. It is getting spoiled. Similarly, iron, it was strong. Then after you expose it to humid atmosphere, it is getting rusted. So grape is getting fermented. Initially grape was fresh and it gets fermented and becomes wine. So there is some kind of change in the initial substance. So this is what you call chemical reaction. So before that, just see this. We have already learnt about physical change and chemical change in the previous classes. So this is very important. So what do you mean by physical change and what do you mean by chemical change? So for that, let me take one sticky note. I'll teach you what is physical change and what is chemical change. So let me get this. Okay. Okay. I'll take here physical change and here chemical change. Okay. So this is physical change and this is chemical change. So in physical change, no new substance is formed. Whereas in chemical change, new substance is formed. If you see physical change, it is reversible. It is usually reversible. If you see chemical change, it is irreversible. Now if I consider, for example, I'll consider one rod. This is one iron rod. It is usually straight now. Now what I'll do is, I'll bend this rod little. So this is bent. Can I again go back to this straight rod? Yes, of course I can do it. Using some tools or some with my physical strength, I can get back the normal rod, right? So it is reversible. Physical change is reversible. Now if you take the example for chemical change, I'll take one paper. This is one newspaper, okay? This is a newspaper. So what I'll do is, I'll burn this newspaper. So I'm burning the newspaper. What will happen? I'll get ash, right? This is one. After I burn the newspaper, I'll get ash. Now, can I again get back the newspaper? No. So this is the example for chemical change. So chemical change is irreversible. So I will give you one homework. You just need to go to either the do ChatGPT or you just can Search Google what are the examples for physical change and what are example for chemical change. You must find me the confusing example. One example I'll give you. If you consider boiling of water, okay, I have kept water in this tumbler. Now what I will do is I will boil this water. So when you boil the water is getting converted into gas, that is steam, right? So what is this? Whether it is a chemical change or whether it is a physical change. Many of you think it is a chemical change because you are burning here, so it is getting converted to gaseous state because there is a change. Actually, it is not a chemical change, it is a physical change because if I cool this gas, I will again get water. So it is reversible. So anything reversible is physical change. So this is one confusing example. You have to find such confusing example and note it down in your notebook. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to the next section. Before that, I'll just delete this. So what did you learn? What did we learn? So what do you mean by chemical reaction? So whenever there is a chemical change occurs, we can say chemical reaction has taken place. So whenever there is a chemical change that has occurred, we can say chemical change has taken place. Now see, they have given some activities which you should not ignore. You should always see what is present in this thing. Okay, we should not just ignore this. What is this? Just leave it. No, we should see what is happening and you should try to learn it. And you should go home. You should use your Google or Chat GPT. You will get some more things about this. Actually, one question is given in your questions table. The question is this is actually the activity is burning of magnesium ribbon in air. So what will happen? Now if I see the reaction, magnesium reacts with oxygen to give magnesium oxide. So if I want to balance this equation, this is 2 and this is 2. Okay. So what will happen? The question that they have given is, if this is a magnesium ribbon like this, the question is, why do we clean or why do we scrape a layer of magnesium ribbon before burning it? So what is this? Magnesium oxide, right? Magnesium oxide cannot react with oxygen. Only magnesium reacts with oxygen. So what happens is when you keep magnesium ribbon exposed to air, the the surrounding air will react with magnesium to form magnesium oxide. So there is a thin layer of magnesium oxide formed. Okay, this is a thin layer of magnesium oxide. This cannot react with oxygen. So what we will do? So we will remove this small layer. This layer we will remove. This layer we will remove. So we will get pure magnesium, and this reacts with oxygen properly to give magnesium oxide. So this is the reason. Because of formation of oxide layer above the magnesium ribbon, we usually clean the magnesium ribbon before burning it. Is it okay? Okay. Let's go to the next section and clean this before. So what happens when you burn magnesium ribbon? Magnesium ribbon burns with a dazzling white flame. So what is the color of the flame? It is dazzling white. This you must remember. And it changes to white powder. This white powder is nothing but magnesium oxide. So what will happen when magnesium reacts with oxygen? Magnesium reacts with oxygen to give magnesium oxide. This magnesium oxide is white in color. Just two. So this is it for today's video. In upcoming video, we will learn what is chemical equation, how to write chemical equations, how to balance chemical equations, and different types of chemical reactions. Thank you, students.